Hi everybody, Laura here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be a part of the Pinkfresh Studio January release blog hop, and I have a couple of projects to share with you featuring some of the new January release goodies. Starting with this Lost in the City coordinating die, and it coordinates with the Lost in the City stamp set, but I found it was easiest to die cut first, stamp second. I know it's a little backwards, but sometimes I'm a little backwards. So now what I'm doing is lined up the Lost in the City stamp. I'm going to emboss it. So I'm rubbing down the die cut with my magic powder bag. Going to ink up this image with Versamark ink. And this image is really cool. I love the perspective of it. To me, I feel like I'm in New York and I'm looking up at these tall city buildings. And that'll be fun to add the color with Emboss Resist. So I'm pouring on clear embossing powder, and I'm going to add the color by blending in Distress Inks. I do it a lot. It's kind of my thing. You know what I mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But there's a lot of different things you could do with this. When I was making this card, I was thinking, ooh, I could have added the color with watercolors. I could have colored the buildings with Copics. I could have embossed this in white on colored cardstock. So lots of fun things that you could do. I'm just kind of doing what I always do. And you know what? I'm pulling out the colors. I'm thinking, what colors should I use? And my reflexes just start grabbing the red, the orange, the yellow, the green. I'm like, Laura, this is what you always do. But then this other part of me is like, but this is what makes you happy, Laura. And then the other part of me is like, come on, you got to do something different. And then the other part's like, hey, if this is what makes you happy, then this is what you see. It's the madness going on inside my brain. Okay, so there's this part of me that wants to branch out and do different things, and then there's this other part that wants to just do what makes me feel happy, like that happy little niche, that happy little rainbow niche. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So I've got candied apple, spiced marmalade, squeezed lemonade, twisted citron, cracked pistachio, mermaid lagoon, little blueprint sketch, but it doesn't look like blueprint sketch because I think my sponge that I'm using has some other kind of ink on it. That's all right. I just roll with it. And then finish it off with a little wilted violet. And I try to blend them in so you get a nice seamless rainbow happy city, lost in the rainbow happy city look. And there she is in all her glory. I put some foam tape on the back of it. I'm going to pop this up on a white card base. And now for the sentiment, I am pulling out some of these new alpha dies. This is from the Adore alpha die set. I love me a good alpha die set, and this one's cool. Wait till you see the letters. So you actually get the outline and the solid part. Isn't that cool? So you could use either or both, or layer them or combine them. I'm just going to use the inner solid letters. I'm popping those up right in the middle, spelling out the word you. And then I went ahead and embossed a coordinating sentiment in white on a strip of black. This is from the Lost in the City stamp set. It says, missing you very much. And then to finish it off, like I like to do, a few sparkling clear sequins by Pretty Pink Posh in various sizes. Just kind of staggered them here and there. And this card is finished. It's bright and white and happy and rainbow. It's right up my alley. So the next card, got a beautiful little sympathy card, and it's featuring the oval foliage die. Look at that. You die cut it in. It stays intact. I flipped it over, took my little retractable needle and kind of popped those suckers up, the little leaves, so that way when you flip it over, bada boom, you've got dimension. I love it. It's just automatic beautiful. Put a bunch of foam tape on the back, pop it up on a white card base. So I did that onto some rustic cream, and then the card base is white. I went ahead and die cut an oval. I used the oval from a Hero Arts nested oval set because I just wanted an oval to fit in the center for the sentiment. And I chose a sympathy sentiment. Okay, the sentiments in the oval foliage, I have trouble saying foliage. Anyway, are gorgeous. Okay, all the sentiments in the oval foliage stamp set are gorgeous. I picked a sympathy one, added a little leaf in the back. And then to finish this one off, I'm adding a few jewels or gemstones or jewels, what have you, potato. I think these ones are Pretty Pink Posh, and then a few little Nuvo jewel drops to tie in with the green in the center, the green leafy image. Had to add a little green around the side. And this is finished. That was like so easy. I can't even take it. But it's beautiful. You know, when you got beautiful products, you got beautiful cards. And it's effortless. You know what I mean? I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure and check out the rest of the blog hop and the new January release with Pinkfresh Studio. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.